I'm not quite sure of the age or even the sex at this point, but I hear laughter with this individual. I know that they passed at a young age, and it would be significance. There would be a significance to. I keep seeing this like rubber ball being thrown down the hallway or being bounced in the room, and it's also first it was blue. And then it was like the ball in Toy Story with the star and the different colors around it and being bounced and I feel like I hear giggles and this being thrown. Um and I keep hearing I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm feeling something in my chest. So there may have been there was an illness and there would have been difficult breathing. And I feel like I spent time in a bed. Can anyone understand if they're not yours, a young person, because I want to do this person justice and bringing through to say that I'm okay. Does anyone understand that information? Sam. Okay, and you would understand this being a young male?
Yes.
Okay, and I know I would have had a time being not being mobile. You would understand that with this young man?
No, not really that part.
Okay, I can
Mm.
understand. I can move now, and I can walk now. Like I don't know if this young man. We have another thumbs up. Samsung. Okay. Um, I feel like there was a time where I could move, but like then I couldn't move, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense to either one with the hands up?
It does to me. I don't have my camera on, but my name is Lauren.
Okay, Lauren, so do you understand all the information?
Um, yes. I'm trying to
Okay.
see how it relates to my son recently passed away in September, my 7-year old.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so don't give me too much information. If you can just say yes or no, so I can figure out who this individual goes to. I feel a very uh, it's so hard to communicate with little ones because all they want to do is they want to talk to this little boy wants to talk about what he's doing now. And he's just showing me about a ball. And I know it would be significant saying, like, I can kick this ball. Like, he's so proud of himself that he can kick this ball. Would that make sense? That would have to make sense, Lauren.
I feel like it could make sense.
Okay. And Sam, does that make sense to you?
No, not really. Now that I think.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sam, for listening. Um, with this young man, there's a lot of giggles coming from him. Um,
Sense.
would he giggle, Lauren?
Best giggle.
Okay, because there's just so much giggling with him, and he keeps saying, "I'm okay, I'm okay," and just talking about playing, but is I'm okay. Oh, Lauren, you'd understand if I said, "Mommy has to stop crying. I'm okay, I'm okay." You understand that, Lauren?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I don't want her to be sad is what I'm hearing from him.
That does make sense because I mean it was September, so
Okay, Lauren, you'd understand feeling pressure on your face, like a little hand on your face at some point.
I mean maybe.
Okay, because I what he's showing me is his hands like this on your face. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to having the wind or feeling on the face with this little boy. So having a conversation with him having a conversation with him would have been difficult. I'd be right with saying that, Lauren?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like he's all over the place, but a 7-year-old would be all over the place. Lauren, you understand him being able to walk at some point and then being in a wheelchair and not being able to walk?
Um, yes.
Okay.
He was in a wheelchair, non-mobile, but he was walking in his gait trainer and walking while we held him to walk on his own. So yeah,
Okay, because I do feel like I could like either at one point I could do this and then I couldn't, but I feel like he would have needed help. Um,
that makes a lot of sense. Yes.
okay, and you understand he's giving me chest pressure as he's blending with me and I'm blending with him. I can feel his love and his innocence, and that's what's so beautiful about him because I know that he would have loved everything, and you could just see the smile in his eyes, and you would understand that, Lauren.
Yes.
And you knew what he wanted just by the expressions and the smile that I'm getting. It's just like this little, like this squint of the, Lauren, you know what I'm saying, because these eyes go up when he has this smile. And it just the life and the love, like I feel like um I was the center of your world. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. And he's saying he's still the center
Yeah.
of your world.
Yes.
Okay. Um, but there's going to be others, is what he's saying to me. And I don't want to be predictive. But he's saying that there's going to be others, and I'm not sure what he means, if he means in the way of other children, if you're going to have other children or other people, but he'll always stay the center, and don't feel like he's not, if that makes sense. Because
Yes.
I know that he's always going to be around you. And again, with the stocking, you hung his stocking? Is that
Yeah. Yeah.
okay? Because he's saying his stocking, and it's still there. You didn't take it down yet, right?
No.
Okay, because he's saying it's still there, and it would have to he's showing me balls again. So I don't know if he liked balls, you bought him balls, if he played with balls, he's showing balls being significant, and he would have worked with balls. You understand that? Do I feel like I would have tried to work on my fine motor skills with balls? Does that make sense?
He does.
Okay, because I feel like around my stocking, I have these balls, like mommy would have filled my stocking with balls because I like balls. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what I don't know. So I'm just sharing this, but what a love he is. And he still has just such beautiful light around him and the innocence with him. But he wants to keep saying, when you cry, you make me sad. I have to say that you need to continue life and enjoy what's coming, because you will be reunited. I'm so sorry for your loss, but he's not gone. He's right there, and he sees everything, and he knows everything that's happening. And I know that he'll be back around because he loves now that he has this voice. So I want to leave you with his love, and know that he's around you at all times.
Awesome. Thank you
And
so
I'm
much.
so sorry. God bless.
Long. Lauren, can I just real quick? I was just picking up on a couple of things and I want to see if this makes sense to you. Are you still there,
Yeah.
hon?
Sure. I look like crap, so
Oh,
just deal. Just it is what it is.
don't worry about it. It's all coming on. My pajamas are coming on. I'm not going out like any one of you guys. When Kelly was speaking and connected, sometimes we can connect or not, but I want to go ahead and see. I could not get either like a spacesuit. I kept being shown like either an astronaut or there's like a character from a movie, and I don't know what it is, but it was front and center. Like I tried to, I mean, I'm really not an artist, but I was trying to draw, whoop, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's like a Disney character or if it's like the spaceman, but it was so paramount. I had to go, and I kept hearing like space invaders. So I don't know if like space, if astronauts or what have you was of some importance, but I could feel his energy.
Oh,
There
what's
we
that?
go.
So his room
Yeah.
is space. So
There we
Oh,
go. Space invaders. Okay, very good. Because it was so prominent. That's it's so cool. I'll send you the photo. Message me. Do me a favor, message me on Facebook. I mean, it's just little doodles. There's really not much, but just to
Maureen,
go
move
ahead and
it
send it.
around a little bit so we can see it. We can't see it. Oh my
that's how
gosh,
that's how I have his room is space theme.
that's amazing.
Okay, so I did feel him. Sometimes we can connect at the same time. So I have to tell you, I was feeling him, and um I want to take my glasses off. So I don't know if you do, but like I can't wear them with talking to him. He's talking about the way he showed it to me was a couple of things. He was showing me like a flower, you know, like when you pull the petals off. So first I was seeing him go ahead and take a petal, and he was like pulling the petals off of that. But I felt it was symbolic because he was talking about finish it, but it feels multi-layered. It feels double layered. So it was almost like seeing, and I don't know if it's him or another child, you know how like in kindergarten or in classes, they go ahead and paste different things onto the paper. So I was seeing some type of like a school project, but at home type of a thing. But then it kind of evolved into, I don't know if there are plans, but it kind of made me feel like there were plans either in your own personal yard or a garden. But this encouragement, so I don't know if there was talk about a special garden, if it was just a spot in your own or others, but there was this encouragement to finish it. Like, does
I'm
that
not
make
even
sense
going to
to
bring
you?
my computer outside because there is like I made a special one for him that we had last year was just ours, but I was going to make it for him. So it's already started in my backyard.
Okay. So there's a lot of, again, so I'll go ahead and say, yeah, if I better put my glasses on because I can't see. So again, you know how one thing kind of breadcrumb leads into another, but it says finish it garden next to the flower. Okay. So he is saying to go ahead and finish it. He's with you, honey. And I know we say it, but trust me when I tell you. And then the other thing, he was just giggling. It's funny. I could hear him giggling when Kelly was saying it too, but I could hear him again doing it. But it's again, I don't know how symbolic or literal it is, but he's giggling. And I feel like in a teasing way, teasing you of lick. I don't know if it's something that's a memory, but he's also like licking stamps is the best way I could describe it. He kept showing me like in a teasing way, like licking stamps, but it was in a teasing way to you. I don't know, stickers or what have you.
He was just a funny little guy, a trickster.
Yeah.
So,
A really contagious, pardon me, a really contagious giggle.
really.
Really sweet kid. Just expect, expect the unexpected. You have your own personal little angel that will always be with you. I hope you don't call out too many electricians or plumbers because they really can manipulate a lot. And I'm sure, don't question yourself when those things happen and the lights flicker, the faucet turns on. They can be very energetic and very playful. But again, I'm so sorry, but you really do, all of you have an angel that's looking out for you. And I know it's not the same. But I hope that you can find a lot of comfort and you can see his, get to feel his signs from here on in. But I send my love to you.
Thanks.
And what's his name?
Carter.
Carter.